Murli notes, 24th February 2023. Restoration to your original condition. This is your last birth, during which you are restored to your original condition. Therefore, you must lead a pure life. Then, history will repeat again from the beginning of the world of paradise. This all begins with the mantra Om Shanti. The very beginning is the state of stillness, peace, and silence of the soul present in the world of light. You are shifting from a state of bondage back to your original state of perfect freedom in life. The soul is primary and the body is secondary. Your body is an object, the instrument through which you perform your role. Understand the difference between the possessor and the possession. You cannot be the possessor of another human being or another human's body. The philosophy of materialism, which includes the religious cultures, gives the patriarchy the illusion that if they have a social responsibility for a dependent person, it means they are the possessors of that person. Due to this illusion, there is much abuse of women, children, employees, servants, etc. The people in positions of power accumulate much negative karma through this, and in subsequent births, they will find themselves in the position of the abused person. There is an escalation of negative karma due to these deluded social attitudes, which causes an overall increase in human suffering as time goes by. This gets greatly exacerbated in times of war. It is difficult for most BKs to become free from this delusion because it is ingrained in the culture of the second half of the cycle and kept in place through the cultural, religious, and social systems of India. Many consider this to be ancient Indian culture, but it is not so ancient. The truly ancient culture of India was destroyed during progressive invasions since the beginning of the Iron Age and sealed during the Vedantic India period from the 5th century of the current era. The human body is animated and powered by the soul. The soul must repeatedly leave one body and take a new one when the old one ceases to be functional. You cannot kill a person, but you can destroy their instrument. At the beginning of Satyuga, the golden-aged empire was a global power that could not be taken down. There was a single global civilization. It was established by incorporeal God and given to the emperor and empress as their inheritance. They passed through the full cycle of 84 births and through the castes of deity, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and now all are in the Shudra caste. Caste is determined not by birth, but by time and karma. At this time, you have been given birth by adoption through the mouth of Brahma and made into the most elevated mouth-born Brahmins. Previously, you were all Shudras. There are no religious beliefs, icons, practices, or texts in the Golden Age. All people at that time are called Punya Atma. That means they are pure, fortunate, beautiful, intelligent, healthy, and balanced in all aspects of life. In the Iron Age, all are Pap Atma, which means all are bound and limited by their weaknesses and negative karma, trauma, illnesses, poverty, mental problems, social problems, dissatisfied, and inclined to perform negative karma and react negatively to others. In India, there is a tradition of hospitality, charity, donation, and dedication to God. Those who recognize God when He comes dedicate their lives and assets to God while continuing to live in the world as trustees. However, such ones have to contend with much obstruction from Maya, which means body consciousness, materialism, incorrect understanding of spirituality, by which they lose their health, intelligence, wealth, and purity. While playing their roles through the golden, silver, copper, and iron ages, the souls of paradise become corrupt, impure, and impoverished. Decline is inevitable for everyone, mentally, physically, spiritually, and circumstantially. They are also damaged by considering God to be omnipresent. Now, it is the end of the cycle, and all are in their last births, weak and depleted. This is the time once again for you to learn Raj Yoga, which means you learn how to take power from God directly, and you learn accurate spiritual concepts, accurate knowledge of the philosophy of karma, and accurate knowledge of the Creator and the creation. This restores you to your original condition, and you become ready to return to the dimension of nirvana and then return to earth at the beginning of the next cycle. Om Shanti.